Hello and welcome to Heroes of History. This time we're looking into Albert Einstein. He's an air attacker with a siege unit. He has okay attack and defense, not something fancy, and well, hit points in the rather high end for an air damager. His ability is everything is relative. His summons. It's a summon. He manipulates the space-time continuum to create a black hole at the location of Einstein's current target. The black hole will move across the battlefield in a spiral shape for 6 seconds, dealing up to 508.59% damage to nearby enemy units and cripples their attack speed by 99% while near it. That's a lot of crippling. And for 6 seconds, his enemies can't retaliate, really? That sounds awesome. Initial charge 7.2 seconds and regular charge 12 seconds, and it's on level 11, so it can be much more damage. Now Awaken, let's see what he can get there. More attack, more focus, so with higher speed early on, more attack again, even more attack, and focus regeneration, so he gets it faster. So 37.5% more attack, and well, more focus regeneration, so regular charge faster and initial charge also faster. Well, it seems like that his power is what is going to win the day when he is on the battlefield. Let's test how good he is. Well, even though he isn't awoken at all, we can always reach that somewhere. Now, by William Wallace, you didn't do a great job. Let's see if our good friend here, can I find him? Albert Einstein can do a better job. Now, let's go, Albert Einstein. Though you do have it against you, you don't have the too high ability level, so I'll just look forward to seeing it in action here and see how much it does. There's a lot of numbers popping up from him damaging all the units around his time continuum thing. And there we go. Kill it. No. Waste. Come on. Be nice. Oh, crap. Would love to have him use it right after Bismarck collects everyone around him, but well, that was not to be, so this will have to do. Well, people are getting burned and, well, sucked into the time continuum by Albert Einstein. It does look good so far, so it can't be too bad. A lot of units here. Go for Bismarck. And yes, now it makes sense for you, Albert Einstein. Throw it right in the center of everything. Everybody has a lot of damage, and there's not a lot of arrows leaving that area where he used his power, which is great for us because that means it does actually work quite well. Though there's a lot of people here not getting the protection they want, it seems like a lot of people are getting hurt in this battle. Let's look into it in the battle stats in just a moment.
Honor has been restored.
Yes, come on. There we go. Well, it isn't too much damage, but it also counts a lot that the enemies can't retaliate when his ability is engaging them. Let's look into the next battle here and see how we fare here. Well, let's go. Come on, Albert Einstein, show us your moves. Nice little collection. Well, if you're not fighting in auto like I do, you can even have it timed like this every time. So Albert Einstein in the next wave also hits just as perfectly timed, which might not be the case when we are going for the for the next round here. Oh, come on, that was such a waste. This will be hurtful for the next wave here. This is one of the cases where I would turn off auto right before this threw the powers, because I would have gained much more from it if it was thrown by now. As you can see, Bismarck is rapidly losing his health, which isn't too good. And now he's even, well, arisen from the dead, but that should just be about it, what is needed for him to survive this battle. So it's not too shady. And let's see, look at the battle stats now.
Honor has been restored.
There we go. Let's look into the third battle now. If it'll allow us. Well, there it is. Continue the battle. And charts. There we go. Everybody starts attacking. Everybody gets shields up. And soon we'll have the area damaging powers crippling the enemy's ability to fight back, which is great for us. And with the breath of the dragon there, we're doing great this first round. Let's see if the second round is working just as timely. Oh, come on, Bismarck, you need to reel them in fast, because Albert Einstein is very soon going to... Oh yeah. Now this looks awful for the enemy, for our foes. It really devastated a lot of units and gave a lot of damage. There we go, next round. And Albert Einstein will throw his power awfully early, making it minor damage this round, which is why it can be useful to do the ability usage at your own pace. Because right now it would have been perfect. It has landed right in the midst of all those who has well, gathered around, because it would have been much more useful rather than at the rim of the battle. Good. Well, let's see here. Let's see what we have of battle stats here. Oh yeah, looking good, Wormelan. Well, it's terrifying how little he damages when his abilities doesn't land as we want them to. But let's see here, when we turn to the next battle, how this holds up. Because now we have maybe an option for him to make it better throughout the fight here. At least while here's the first round, there's a good chance he will land it in a way that really will hurt a lot of units and leave them unable to actually attack. He might not have stunned them, but they're not really moving super fast.
Feel the dragon's fire.
That was a bit wasteful for their damages to land like that. And that's also a long time before Bismarck reels them in, relatively. Come on, that was the healing. Now comes the dragon. Oh, come on. We really need some help for Bismarck here. Oh, there he came to life again. The shields are up, but that wasn't enough to save him. Well, Albert Einstein, you are no Joan of Arc. You're not that strong after all, so let's look into how badly this is, because we lost our Bismarck. That's not something I like to do. Now let's take the last fight, and let's take some conclusions after that. But I can say already now he isn't my favorite hero, at least not with this battle setup. It's not because he isn't useful, because if I could gather a lot of enemy heroes around Bismarck, well, his ability will make them, render them more or less stunned. It's only 99% of the movement speed that has been moved away, or attack speed, so but that would effectively halt the attack for a while on my hero, as well as I will have the time to throw in other heroes that will keep them from actually damaging me. That would be even better, and would really be disturbing for anyone that's trying to fight my forces. But of course, if I rely on you throwing close combat units at me, well, it's also kind of easy to dodge. Let's see this final battle stats. Now let's look here on the collective battle stats. Well, Bismarck is just Bismarck compared to the last two fights. Albert Einstein, well, he isn't Joan of Arc in damage, but he is way over William Wallace. Well, Louis XIV's just about the same. And Huamelan, well, he lost some, but well, someone has taken over that damage she used to give, so well, Bless is compared to William Wallace. And Otto von Bismarck took less damage, while as Albert Einstein is ranged units, he took no damage at all. And well, Louis XIV and Huamelan were then to step up and soak up the damage that Albert Einstein didn't take. So it's also a sort of a risk to have no one to stay around and give shields to your units. And well, as you go great, your ranged units you kept out of harm's way. One less time that Otto von Bismarck needed to be resurrected, and well, having the enemy not being able to return fire, well, that gave Sugar the Great even a little extra time to fulfill his duties. So, all in all, well, Albert Einstein is better than William Wallace, but worse than Joan of Arc. He has his merits, and if you collect them, like I did here with Otto von Bismarck, he really can hit a large portion of enemy units also, which is awesome. Now, this was it for this time. I will say thank you for watching this video.